What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, peep squad is in the building. What is going on? Yes, we all here, baby. Yes, we are here for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14. And the shade is real and the disrespect is real. Point blank, period. OMG. Juicidora, I don't know what to tell you, girl, but you and your husband, I don't know if y'all are being real, if y'all are being serious. Like, OMG, how do you put your husband out there like that? Talking about, a assistant and all that other business. Didn't you learn from last season not to tell your business? Didn't you learn from Porsha not to tell your business? I just can't believe Drew and Ralph are this stupid, in my opinion. But please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, you guys, please don't forget to join my new channel. I'm live over there. I upload videos over there, baby. And also, I drop interesting tea on that channel as well. That's where you're going to find your girl at. That's where you're going to find your sister. That's where you're going to find Mary Jane TV creation at. So please subscribe to the new channel, baby. Look in the description box, look in the chat box. There you go. You will see. You can just click the link, baby, and join. For real, for real. But in any event, let's get down to this situation. Like, what's going on with Juicidora and her husband? Like, what are you doing out here, Ralph? We got Ralph out here lying that he played for Rutgers University and getting caught on live while Juicidora is in her confessionals. Like, what's going on? We got Drew out here lying about she lost 25 pounds and shit within a week or 30 days or something like that, when it didn't even look like she lost any weight. Like, Drew, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this shit is real. I don't know that you and your husband would be so open to talk to all these ladies about what's going on. Then you got an assistant telling your business. The shit kind of just don't seem real. In my opinion, it just don't really seem real. Like, come on, can't nobody be that dumb? Can't nobody think that like these ladies care about these relationships? That, and it's cool that they're sticking up for you, but at the same time, you're making your marriage look bad, and then you looking bad too as well, because now you still sticking behind him, and he's lying to you, and he's getting massages or getting offered massages from his assistant. Then he's going back and telling the assistant what the hell you guys talked about. Like, what's going on? Then we got Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss, you all up in the mix. You all up in the tea talking about somebody's business. You went to go find the girl on Instagram to read her post on national TV. Now, what if somebody read, something that somebody sent to Todd Tucker? How would you feel about that situation? Drew, you should be embarrassed of yourself. And the way that Marlo treated Drew, Marlo treats Drew like she's broke, like she ain't got no money, like she's a invalid, like she don't got nothing going on. Like, Marlo, why you treating Drew so bad? Like, you basically said, oh yeah, you went to private school, but you ain't successful. Oh, you want to know how to purchase some of my clothing? Are you still in the industry? Do you still work in the industry? Are you still an actress? Like, yo, why are y'all clowning Drew? Drew is getting clowned so bad that is absolutely ridiculous. Point blank, period. What's going on, Sugar Mama? So I'm just like, okay, like, what's really going on? Like, this is a whole lot going on, a whole lot happening. Then we got Sonya. We get introduced to her mother and her father are living with her. Okay, that's fine. That's great. That's dandy. But the last kid that they had almost broke up their marriage. Now the husband wants another kid. That storyline is kind of like, I don't know. Like, we done seen this, heard this, done this over and over on every reality TV show. You don't want a baby, but he does. You know what I mean? Our marriage may be in jeopardy. And then also Sonya out here just dissing Drew. Like, how we gonna drop it with Drew when she can't even drop a cent? Like, yo. But in any event, when it comes to running her mouth, Kenya Moore has named Miss Juicidora the bone collector in training, y'all. Bone collector in training, baby. So in any event, yeah, she's running her mouth, but she's in everybody's business and she got something smart to say, and she just spreading Drew's business along as she go. But in any event, if Drew opened the door to her business being spread for a storyline, baby, it is what it is. I guess anybody would do anything for some change, but it's all good because they're getting a lot of change over there at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? But in any event, I think that she's all right. Like, she's not going to back down. She's gonna say what she's gonna say, and she's here with it. She's here for all the shits and giggles. So, we'll see how it goes. And then when we talk about Kenya Moore, why was you just reading, on Marlo down to the ground? Like, Marlo, she was reading you down to the ground, reading your event. She said your mannequins are bald, baby. She said we're invited to a ballroom with no balls. I was like, yo, like, Kenya Moore, why you out here dragging Marlo like that? Like, damn. Like, excuse me, guys. Like, I'm just like, OMG. And Marlo really took offense to the situation. Marlo really felt a certain type of way, point blank, period. Because Marlo was definitely getting disrespected. They definitely shade her event. When it comes down to Kenya Moore, she shade the shit out of Marlo. And then Kenya Moore gonna shade the lady that's bringing the invitation, basically saying this is cheap, this is fugazi. Marlo want to be so grand, and basically she got us. She's sending a laptop with a message on it. Marlo was trying to be like Karen Huger out here from Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. But in any event, but Kenya act like she don't even like Marlo starting off this season. You know what I'm saying? They look like they're okay, but she was just dissing Marlo and basically trying to find out how she get her money. Her and Candy are concerned about how, Marlo Hampton get her money, how she get paid, and things of that nature, and basically really, shitting on Marlo's event and everything. Like, ooh. And basically said Marlo, she goes on dates and things. There's money exchange, but I'm not saying she's selling anything. I'm not saying she's giving up the cool la la, but what I am saying, there is some money exchange and it could be for her time. So is this why Marlo Hampton is going to be going batshit crazy? Because Kenya Moore and Miss Candy Burris has been implying over and over in the first episode of season 14 where she get her money from. Candy's so jealous. Candy sitting there like, how she afford that J-Lo dress? Oh, she still got money from a decade ago? Like, oh, okay, she must be better than money than I am. She's wearing $10,000. She got a Phantom. Like, damn, Candy, you're the richest bitch on the show. Why are you worried about what Marlo got? Yes, Marlo, Marlo, they coming for you, girl. They coming for you clean, y'all. they coming for you for real. And then when Sheree walked up into Marlo's event, she turned around and said, "Is this a department store?" I almost fell and hit my chair. Like, Lord have mercy. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the episode. Yes, the fashion, Candy fashion was hit or miss. Juice fashion was, just not here. And when it comes to Sonya, her fashion was like, uh, Marlo, her fashion was okay, but when it came to Marlo's event, the person that had on the best dress outfit, the person that looked the best at Marlo's event was Kenya Moore. She was dressed the best, she looked the best, had the best earrings, had the best hairstyle, best dress, best boots on, and whatever. She looked better than the girl that's hosting the event. And then she shades Marlo talking about she feels like she's the fashion queen out here. Well, let me say of Atlanta. Like, Lord have mercy. Like, what's going on? Marlo was hurt. Marlo was feeling a certain I don't know what Marlo expected. What did Marlo expect? That she wasn't gonna get read down, girl. You're part of the main cast now. You may got a peach, but that peach don't mean that you are safe. So you're gonna get read out here in these streets. Candy Burris came through with the jogging suit on. Kenya Moore still rehearsing and practicing for Dancing with the Stars. She's with Brandon and things of that nature. But Kenya Moore tricked her because she said that she doesn't think that they're gonna be filming anything from Dancing with the Stars. So maybe they're not over there on the stage. But in any event, if they capture a little bit of a moment, because Kenya Moore says she's going to document her journey with Dancing with the Stars. Kandi came there and her support. Kandi hair and makeup look fine. She's at a dance studio. She got on the right outfit and everything. It looked good. And so, in any event, we have, Marlo being a sister, Marlo being happy for Kenya Moore being on Dancing with the Stars and liking her outfit. And she comes through just as, Kenya Moore was when she was on Dancing with the Stars. So, that was cute. And then the ladies sit down and have a little tea and they talk, baby. And we get to, Marlo Hampton. She's dating somebody, but she don't know what he do for a living. Marlo, you out here lying, because if he ain't got no money, can't get your time unless you feel like you that rich B, and so therefore you're gonna start messing with broke dudes. And Marlo, we're gonna need you to stop talking about this billionaire, like, baby, like Candy done read you already, basically saying that was a decade ago, girl. Like, let's get over it. You wearing $10,000 a day. Marlo says that she is getting her money because she invested her money. So Marlo saying that she was out here, she was investing her money in real estate and property. So maybe that's why she was in that townhouse for like 10 years, because she was buying all the property up around her. But one thing is for sure, we're definitely going to see Marlo's Hampton, build her new house, I believe, on this show, because she did build her new house. And so Marlo said that she was buying property and everything. And Kandi said, I beg a different. Kandi was like, yo, you wear $10,000 worth of clothes each and every day. And you got these pocketbooks, you driving a Phantom, you got everything going on. So, they want to know how she get her money, girl. And then when we get to Sheree Whitfield, she talks about her relation, because the girls are sitting down talking about what they got going on. And Sheree's talking about Tyrone, Gilliam, and everything, that, he was quick when they first got up, and he has been out of jail, prison. He got early release. He is sitting up there in Philly for now on house arrest or a halfway house, or whatever the case may be. But he was recently on Tasha K, and he was spilling that he ain't never slept with NeNe. He don't even know if Sheree was married when he first started talking to her, when he first got with her. Tasha then asked him, are they dating? He goes, you're not. He answers the situation as far as, you're either married or you ain't. So he basically ain't claiming Sheree, and he could be doing this for the show, but he's also coming out with his new reality TV show as well, Love and the Feds, Love with the Feds. The Feds is love. And he's basically very nonchalant, like he can miss, or he can do without the punani. You know what I mean? When it comes to Sheree, he didn't talk bad about her, but at the same time, he didn't claim her, act like everything was all good and dandy. But he said he did meet up with her, go to her fashion show. He saw her in February. He didn't say nothing about, him putting assist and deceased, on Bravo. He didn't say none of that. He didn't get none of that tea. But Sheree would not want him to be out here talking on social media, especially on YouTube, especially with bloggers, okay? Because, she paint her own picture, and he's painting a picture for himself, and the man looked like he's single, because why wasn't Sheree sitting up there next to him, baby? Okay, because maybe the story's going to end on Real Housewives of Atlanta that they ain't together. But in any event, he seemed like he is for the streets, and he had on his penny loafers. He had on his black leather pants and a black shirt, his black glasses. He had his hair cut, and he looked like he was ready to dive in some punani. I was like, Lord have mercy. So no, I don't know. He did this, NeNe Leakes. He definitely said that he ain't never had nothing to do with her. He wasn't even her friend. But he claimed Sheree back when they first started messing. But then he said he broke up with Sheree because he went to prison. You know what I'm saying? And then he had his family and shit like that was supporting him and helping him. Like, basically, he said he really didn't need Sheree. But, I believe he was doing Sheree a favor talking to her on the phone. But at the same time, he wanted some of that love talking. He wanted some of that phone erotic, erotic. He wanted to seek something with Sheree, or whatever the case may be. But Sheree said that, they're not monogamous, that they are celibate right now. He just got out of jail and they celibate. And Sheree said she wants to believe what he said. Girl, you too old to be waiting for that type of shit. And then at the same time, you done already had this man on TV. You done already been acting like you're dating him. He's acting like he ain't even date Sheree at all while he was locked up. He was just doing his bid, and Sheree was company for him. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? He don't even seem like a dude that's appreciative of having these phone conversations with Sheree or helping him, while he was going through his sentence. He was talking about his family was there for him, and also the other people that was locked up, the other cellmates, they were his people. He learned a lot, they connected, Blase and the third, but he looked like he still got some coins. And he's not a bad looking man. When he was sitting over there on Social K, he looked all right. He was trying to look a little young. He was trying to get some of that young. But, he's not a bad looking man. So you can see why Sheree was like, look at her ex-husband. Shit. But her ex-husband had, legit money. But in any event, so that's the situation going on. So Sheree basically saying that she's monogamous. Not monogamous, she's celibate. She got her chastity belt on. He got his chastity belt on. Yeah, that's all right. He had his chastity belt on, hopefully, while he was locked up in prison. So you already know she's talking whatever she talking. I don't know what she's talking. She's talking reckless. Talk about they celibate. Ain't no man fresh out of prison gonna be celibate, okay? He gonna drop your ass like a bad habit, and I wouldn't blame him either. I've been away from the Kit Kat, and you gonna tell me that we ain't gonna do it because you don't know if it's real. But then you shouldn't have been talking to me all that time. You was believing it was real when we was on the phone. Now all of a sudden I get out, I want to take a step back. You want to take a step back while I'm free and I'm touching the ground? Okay. Miss me with all that. What's up, Happy Days? How you doing? Hey, Miss Kiki. What's going on? I'm just like, OMG. Like, yeah, it's crazy out here in these streets with this situation. So Sheree, say that bullshit for somebody else. Cause I think Tyrone just wants his Monte, and you could have found another one. You could have found somebody else, but we shall see. Cause she's supposed to be a lot of trials and tribulations. And Kenya Moore is basically talking about her divorce. She's not dating anybody because she's still married. Blase and the third, nothing really going on over there. The same shit, different day of the week when it comes to Mark Daly. And then we have, Marlo asking, Candy Burris talking about she ain't sleeping. You talking about the freak of the streets, the freak of everything, the freak. Even her nephew's a freak, and he's out here in leather on Instagram acting like he's a dominatrix dude or whatever, and he's submissive and he's a pet. You got your mama out here on your TV show showing her hiney and her booty, and you gonna tell me you can't sit over there and please Todd Tucker? You say you think he wanted it? I was like, Lord help me. The freak of the streets, the freak of the week, the freak of the day, the dungeon princess, the erotic princess, don't even want to sleep with her own husband. She crawls over and go to sleep at night and leave him stranded. That's probably why he was, teasing, Kenya Moore's, little device. And he was horny because he ain't getting none. Like, some of this shit just seemed all made up. You know what I mean? Like Candy out here, yeah, we ain't sleeping together. Candy's smart enough to know that she just starting some drama. Todd Tucker is the punching bag for Candy, for his mother, and also for Riley. He just be getting punched all over the place. They just use him and throw him under the bus. They just be throwing Todd Tucker around like he don't mean nothing. Todd Tucker was like, take me. I got the money. Todd is like, it's all for television. Lord help me. Hey, Kim. I can't with you, Candy. Candy talk about she is not sleeping with her husband. The freak of the week. Don't want no freakity freak. Like, I just don't get it. Marlo shades Miss Candy Burst and tell Candy that she need to quit one or two jobs. Maybe if she quit one or two jobs, she can lay over and give him some. And then Marlo is going to demonstrate how, Candy, you could just let your husband have rollover, punani, because that's what it's supposed to be. If you marry, you're supposed to have rollover eggplant and rollover punkash. aka Jim Jones' mother, Mama Jones. Punkash. I can't. I can't with these people. So in any event, so you got that situation. So I guess Candy and Todd gonna be having some issues. You know what I mean? Like the same old shit. Different day, 7 days a week. So now we get to Juicidora and Ralph and these lies. And Ralph, why are you trying to embarrass Juicidora on TV, asking her if she used the same glue for her nails and her eyelashes and her hair? You already know she's insecure. You already know that she's overweight, and you don't help it by flirting, by not having her back, by making her look bad, by giving, throughout the episode, Ralph was looking at everybody. He was checking everybody out. He was looking everybody up like they was a piece of meat, like they was a shish kebab on a stick. He was looking at them, and he was like doing his lips and his face like, he just had the best lemonade ever, that he just bit into the best peach while he was looking. And then it's like he was looking back at his wife, especially when it was at the gym, working out. And then he's talking about he used to be wide receiver. I was like, oh, a receiver. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have said that, because the word on the street is like, yes, you be receiving, baby. Turn him backwards. But in any event, with that situation, now he comes to find out, Drew's in her confessional. She's asking him questions about his football career. She don't know shit about his football career. That's your husband. Y'all don't talk. I don't know what be going on with Drew and this dude Ralph. Like, so she was like, oh, I don't know what he played in football. One thing for sure is when you are with a man and he plays sports, whether it was college, middle school, high school, he is going to tell you what team he was on. He's going to tell you what he played. He's going to tell you, oh man, I missed that catch. Oh, the coach yelled at me. Like, sports and these things are very dramatic to men. You know what I mean? And so you would think that she would know. She has no clue. Yeah, he ain't. And it's like it's brand new. Like, this is just something, that just happened. So it just seems like, y'all lying. Seems like, and Drew, I do like you, but Drew, it seems like you and your husband are out here lying, and you don't know what kind of sports he played. I mean, like what position, and it's just like, it's just crazy. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get them. Like, they just really kind of like don't make no sense. And then why are you sitting at the gym telling this girl, Sonya, all your business? Like, why would you put your husband in the line of fire? Why would you put yourself in the line of fire? Why? So these ladies could be vultures and be in your business and tell your husband off and make you look like you're stupid because you're with him. Like, come on, girl. Like, come on, Drew. Did you learn anything from your first season? I guess not. I guess not. I guess she wants to be that woe is me, I'm in a bad marriage situation. So I guess that's where she's coming from, because she don't got no backup. Drew, her confessionals was, plain, she don't know how to dress. Let's not play no games. She tries her best. She's not an ugly woman or anything else like that, but her style, she let her kids style her. I don't think she, I don't know who be styling her, but so, she's telling all her business, like, why are you doing that? Like, and then, she was like, and why are you talking about that you used to run track? Okay, that's cool that you used to run track. All right, but this is not something that you should be saying towards, the 4-time gold medalist. Okay, girl. Like, I wouldn't even race. Why you race this girl? Why you even race Sonya? Like, you just let people make you look stupid and put you in all types of position. And then you was wobbling down at gym. You couldn't even bend down. Drew's going through it. Ralph is putting Drew through some shit, baby, because this woman had gained so much weight since the last time we seen her. Unless she dropped a baby, she doubled the weight that she was on, and that man stressing her out, the TV stressing her out. And then Ralph, you know what I mean, with all his problems, he makes her feel like she's stupid and dumb. And it's like she can't speak up for herself. She's just trying to be quiet because he probably got on her about last season, and like drop it with Drew. She's doing a exercise tape and shit like that. Okay, Drew, we feel you. But Drew, wasn't you doing Sunday service? Like, you and Ralph have to pick a lane and stick to it. Now it's exercise. Now it's losing weight. Now we're copying what Kenya Moore did. Now we're copying what, Phaedra Parks did. Now we renewing storylines and shit like that. Okay? Like, you're doing too much. And at the same time, I feel bad for her because you could definitely tell that she's going through something. Her face looks like a straight pie, like a large, extra large pie. Like, this girl just been sitting in the house eating, just stressed out, waiting to deal with this shit, and this man embarrassing her. And how do you have an assistant going around telling your business to Sheree Whitfield? Like, how come this shit just doesn't sound real? It just really sounds made up. But in any event, getting back to the situation, getting back to the situation when it comes to Drew doing too much as usual, racing this woman. I don't even know why. Then you got Sonya basically saying, we're gonna drop it with Drew when she can't even drop a squat. I was like, girl, just read her down. It is what it is. And so then Drew's telling, Sonya about her business. They don't even see, I don't even think this conversation is real. They might have got Candy in on this storyline, or whoever this woman is. And why are you bringing up another woman that's an assistant on a major network? This woman is gonna come through and want some shine. You already know. Like, why would you even put yourself in that position? Like, where's the brains at? Pick up the Bible and read it sometimes. Keep your business to yourself, okay? But in any event, she's like, oh, my husband assistant, he got this new woman, and she offered to give him a massage, and didn't Drew say that she left Ralph because of the situation, and she took the kids and she went to Chicago? Or did she threaten to, take the kids and go to Chicago? Some of that nature she did. But if you have to threaten your man, your husband, that if he don't fire his assistant, you gonna run to Chicago with the kids. I think she said she was separated from, her husband for a little bit. She went to Chicago. So they're really having a whole lot going on. Drew is going to get embarrassed. Drew is going to look bad. Drew is going to look like a fool. And this man is just basically, Drew, if you wasn't on this show, he would have been dropped you, because he's having you promote things. He's promoting his book. He's promoting everything that he got going on. He makes sure he got his booty popping, his booty sticking out. He makes sure he don't respect you and basically try to make you look stupid and shit. And then this man is talking about his dreams is more important than you and the kids. Like, he'll leave, if he can't accomplish his dream. But yeah, he's all up in your dream. Yes, he's all up trying to get money with you, doing these workout tapes off your name, off you being on this show. And then he tried to put you out there to show your body on Twitter and show that you sexy, and knowing that people ain't doing nothing but pointing the finger, even though, Drew's not fat. She doesn't have an ugly body. A lot of people would like to have her body and things of that nature. Ex Lizzo. But in any event, like this, and then she just, why are you telling this stranger this? Why are you telling this woman this? This woman got a nasty attitude. She ain't no motherly like person. Like, she's all for self. She is a 4-time gold medal Olympics. That means it's all about her. Everybody can get cut off in a minute. And if you block anything that she wants or anything that she's trying to get, she's going to be off with your mother sucking neck. And so that's why she is good for the show. Drew, you need to learn who to talk to, and that's none of them. You don't be telling them about your marital business, girl. Are you wilding? Like, this is a shame. And then on top of that, you have homeboy over here talking to, Sonya's husband, and Ralph is basically saying, oh, my wife was jealous because of my sister. If she's jealous and she's feeling insecure about the situation, and she don't like the text messages being done and being sent to you, you being a husband, you being a man, you know what? I'll find somebody else. It's no big deal. Why do you feel like you have to have such an allegiance to this person that is your assistant? Move her on, pass her on. You know what I mean? Like, it's like always something that he does to make it just to, hang over Drew's head, make her look stupid, and make her feel like, oh, you're going to lose the best thing that you ever had. And in any event, it is what it is. He's talking about, I'm writing a book. Yep. Drop the promotion, baby. Do what you do. She thinks that my assistant wanted to give me a massage and all that other stuff. And so Drew left and went to Chicago with the kids, and Ralph was all right. Ralph was running the streets. Ralph was probably back at Daytona Beach. He was probably back at the beach. He was on the water. Oh, God, I hope you changed your sheets when you got home, Drew, because in any event, Ralph told her he would pick his dreams over Drew. Drew threatened, threatened Ralph to fire his assistant, and he don't want to. Why are you so gun-ho on a stranger that just became your assistant? It's not like she's been your assistant for a year, 6 months, 3 years, 18 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. Like, so what is the allegiance? It's basically to make Drew feel like you better stay on your toes. Anybody's trying to grab me. And then especially that Drew is overweight at this time and point, overweight for herself. But to me, she looked good. But in any event, like, girl, why is Ralph running his mouth like that? The husbands aren't supposed to be out here doing all that. Like, what's going on? Like, this is crazy, y'all. It just don't seem real. It seems fugazi, baby. So in any event, running her mouth, baby, just running her mouth. And then Kenya Moore out here being shady and low down towards, when it comes to Marlo. Basically, Marlo, you want to act like you are out here. You the rich B. You got this money out here in these streets, and you done send this girl to my house looking the way she look. I thought she looked fine, but Kenya was like, no. And she's coming off of Dancing with the Stars. So you already know Kenya Moore is in the costume arena, and she's with Brandon. He's in the costume arena. Then you send this costume here. Baby, homegirl went to the dollar store and she came through. And Kenya Moore was being shady to the girl. Kenya Moore. Basically calling Marlo out. If you're gonna do it right, girl, excuse me, guys. If you're gonna do it right, girl, do it right. And so basically saying you come here with this laptop and shit. What, she should have had an iPhone. Should they have been carrying, Marlo in? And so the girl was like, what did I do wrong? What happened? What do you mean? The girl was like, Kenya Moore was like, the shit's cheap. I was like, Kenya, no, she's an innocent bystander. You know what I mean? Marlo tried. Marlo tried to show that sophistication as far as sending you guys elite invitations. And she was like, with this laptop, girl, please. Brandon's looking like, why you interrupt me and Kenya chilling? Why you interrupt me and Kenya in the house having our good time? Okay, you got baby Brooklyn upstairs and everything. Like, you come here and these earrings, the hair. I like Kenya Moore. That was reckless, Kenya. That was definitely reckless. She said she needs to spend a little bit more money if she wants to be so grand and stop being cheap with these cheap invitations. Like, Lord. I was like, oh boy. And then we get to Sonya. Sonya's having issues with her husband, Ross, or whatever his name is, because she said the last time they had a kid, it almost broke their marriage. And now he wants another kid. So I guess he doesn't feel like the last time y'all had a kid almost broke their marriage. He goes, well, we don't have a kid. It's going to break our marriage. I'm getting sick of these guys trying to tell these women what to do with their body, when and how to do it. If she don't want to birth the kid, then go get a surrogate. Why does she got to sit down and birth a kid because you want one and you ain't gonna be there the whole time? You ain't gonna help her with it like that. Like, come on. And you know what I'm saying? And then she doesn't have the help. Even her father offered to help him, and her mama said, you ain't gonna help either. So it was difficult for her. So now she got to relive that difficult situation, which it will be beautiful anyway if she pops out a baby or whatever. But she just really feeling like, no, it's not. And we done already seen this storyline over and over and over. Recycle. And her and Drew should be more comfortable, more cool, because they both married and their parents is living with them. But in any event, she done already hooked up with Sheree at Marlo's event. You can just tell that she ain't feeling Drew. She thinks Drew's a liar because Drew talking about she dropped 25 pounds in 10 days or 30 days or whatever the case may be. And them pictures look like she didn't drop ish. But in any event, her confessional look is okay. It ain't nothing spectacular, So, so you got a whole lot going on in that situation. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Like, It'd be too much happening. It'd be too much going on. I'm just like, Lord, that's how we gonna do the situation. And so then we move on, to Drew Sidora's situation. And Drew Sidora sitting there, just telling everybody her business. She can't help it. She can't help the situation. And then Kandi, Candy's looking, and Kandi gonna get the information. Then Kandi gonna go talk to the woman. Go check out the woman's Instagram, like, damn. And then read it on TV, like, yo, what's really going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, Drew, you just set yourself up for all types of reads and your husband to get read to as well. I mean, like, her husband is a mess. He is a mess. Point blank, period. So you got Drew over here talking about she lost 25 pounds. It didn't look like she lost 25 pounds. And the picture that they showed on TV saying that she lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. She's talking about she lost 20 pounds, I guess, in 3 weeks or whatever the case may be. And if you look at these pictures, it don't look like Drew, really lost any weight at all, if you ask my opinion. And so, and this is when Sonya basically says, I don't know, something's not true here. Something just don't seem right, because, Drew's inviting everybody over to the house, because she wants the girls to try out her food, drop it with Drew to help them lose weight. And it's a good idea. It's a good concept, because Drew does have some issues and tissue that's building and ganging on her body, some type of, autoimmune disease that she let us know about. But in any event, so we got the assistant, Anthony. Anthony's right here. He's doing too much. He's doing too extra. He's way too extra, way too much to be up in my house, way too much the way he's greeting my guests. Like, you would have to go. So you already know he's running his mouth quick, fast, in a hurry, and swiftly, talking about Sheree, talking about Drew. He got Drew up on his, shirt. But in any event, he gonna tell your T, it's like, Drew, you just like an open book, like, for people to just come and use you, throw shots at you, get one off on you, and then walk away. I just feel like, damn, Drew, and your assistant sitting up in your house drinking and having a good time, and out here running your business to Sheree Whitfield, and Sheree gonna tell each and everything. Now he's supposed to be telling you something. Didn't you guys learn for Basketball Wife? It's the same name, Anthony. His name is Anthony, the Anthony that started mess between Jackie, Malaysia, and that whole situation about talking about my kid and things of that nature. Now we're doing it here. It's like, dude, it's just like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, are these real storylines? Are you guys playing with us? Like, what's good? What's good? Like, who would give Candy that much information, or Sonya, that they don't know about what's going on? And in any event, Sonya couldn't wait to bring the mess up that she talked about her in the gym with. Like, Sonya didn't ask, Drew, was it okay if Candy knows this? Like, is it okay? No, it's like, I'm gonna talk about this. She asked her, like, so I want to finish that situation. How would she feel if the same thing was going on with her, but Drew likes to get dropped. Drew's gonna get dropped, and she brings it up, and then Candy gonna go act as investigator. You can't give Todd no punani, but you can go investigate on Instagram and find out who Drew's assistant is. Drew didn't even know the T, and Candy ran and got it. Candy said, I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples. Hey, Raheem. Charles, how you doing? What's up, Abundance? I too much going on. What's up, sweet brown sugar, 504 sugar mama? Like, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm over here. I just can't believe this shit that's going on. Hey, Nettie. I don't know what's going on. Like, this don't even seem. Ralph was totally different last season. Yes, he was. Ralph is like, hey, Tanya, it's like, he's like really just like, he don't even care, giving a Phaedra and Apollo facts. Like, what's up? Not the booty sticking out. Hey, Betty. People kill me talking about white refrigerators. Before there was silver and black, only white exists. Okay. That was NeNe. Why they throw NeNe up in the situation? NeNe had a little piece of the show. What's up, Monique Hill? What's going on? What's up, Happy Days? Drew is full of ish. You already know, baby. But y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Hey, what's up, Miracle? It'll be greatly appreciated. And please don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. I'm going to drop the link in the description box, because there's a lot more of drama that went on with the Housewives, that went on with Marlo Hampton and Falynn, and went on with a lot of the ladies, but I didn't have a chance to drop it yet. But I'm going to drop it on my new channel. And also, I have the video to prove it. It just ain't, making up shit and talking about it. You know what I mean? But in any event, let's get back down to the situation. So So yes, please hit that like button, baby. But please subscribe to this new channel, because you guys already know this channel I'm on now. It's just YouTube don't give me hell about it. And right now I'm on probation on this channel, trying to see what's gonna actually happen. So in the meantime, in between time, I will be up on Maryjanetv. The link is in the description box and it's also in the chat box. Just hit subscribe on your girl and then come right back over, baby, and let's do the poppity pop. But it ain't even, let me get back to talking shit. Let me get back to talking my shit. Okay, so in any event, look at Candy. Candy was like, oh my God, I got tea. I got information. Oh, Drew, you done let that. Candy's looking at her like, girl, why you tell us that? Candy's like, why you tell this girl that? Candy, Candy, ain't nobody really your friend. Everybody telling everybody else deep, dark secrets, but they won't even bother telling you, Candy. I don't know what's going on. You said you guys are a family. But we already seen the video. I dropped the video of what Sonya and Candy Burr is on vacation together and things of that nature. So in any event, they cool. And and look at Sonya with a hand up, girl. Like, let's talk about this situation. I was just like, oh man, like Drew. Drew, you be doing too much, baby. Drew just looks like she's a fish out of water, and she shouldn't be, because this ain't her first season. And so and Drew talking about, she was body shamed. She keep throwing that. She threw that. Drew Sidora threw up that she was body shamed. Maybe it hit her because her husband probably was laughing at her being body shamed, y'all. Let's just be real. Let's just be 100. He probably said, wipe your tears, and stop crying. So Drew was out here. She mentioned at her house that she was body shamed by Kenya Moore. Well, she just said body shame. And then at Marlo's event, she mentioned that she was body shamed. And maybe it really done some things to her. Maybe it's just a storyline for her. But in any event, the way her husband be checking out everybody else up on the stage, everybody else up on the show, and basically he's not even sensitive to her feelings. It's like he don't give a shit about her feelings. It's like her feelings don't matter. Her feelings don't count. And then you would think that he would be like, yo, Drew, don't be telling these people our business. Like, we'll give them something else. Like, you're giving too much information. Baby, I love you, this and that. Let's just change the subject, because we're giving out too much information that can hurt us or anything. He's not even trying to stop her, and Drew's Drew just running off at the mouth. Ralph's supposed to be the protector. He's supposed to be the warrior of the family. He's the head of the house. So you need to check your wife and tell her to shut the hell up and stop telling women that she don't know personal business that can ultimately affect your real marriage. And if y'all get a divorce, y'all gonna be scraping pennies together, okay? So you know what I mean? Give us a storyline, but don't let it be about your marriage, because we already see how it goes. Excuse me. So I'm just like, so you got that situation and she's being questioned. And so I was body shamed last year, blah, blah, blah. Drew lets us know that she, got an operation for whatever autoimmune disease that she has. And then she got a mommy makeover. Drew says she dropped 25 pounds. Sonya feels that Drew, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And then Sonya asks Drew about Ralph's assistant. Ralph fired the assistant. She said Ralph said he fired, and fired or offered to fire her, blase a third. And Candy's looking like, oh my God, for real. I'm just like, this is a total mess. Point blank, period. It's a total mess. And so basically she's saying that, the assistant asked to give Ralph a massage and things of that nature. And like, come on. Like, offer, when you offer a man a massage, you offering to massage everything else. It ain't no like you gonna get up and clothes off, bottoms probably maybe on or whatever the case may be, but you rubbing, and nature's is going to rise on both sides and things of that nature. Ralph comes out from the kitchen eavesdropping. Why you listening, Ralph? You should have stayed your ass where you was, because now you got Candy Berries questioning you about your response and what did you say to this woman and things of that nature. And then Ralph comes with a stupid lie talking about, oh, she offered for me to attend therapy sessions, massage sessions. It wasn't going to be, her actually giving it to me. So he thinks that we all so stupid. He think he's smarter than us. He think you can tell your wife them stupid lies because she got that stupid ponytail on top of her stupid head right now. And she's sitting there looking at you like she should have told you to go back where you was. And are you still listening to all the conversation? You still got cameras up. You still insecure. So you got two insecure people in a relationship together and they're on TV. So only thing you're going to see is destruction, destruction, destruction. Okay. That's what we're going to see between Drew and this dude. And Ralph is basically saying, oh, she got it messed up. So basically, you saying Drew's stupid. She got it messed up. The woman offered for me to go see a massage therapist or whatever the case may be. She don't got to offer it. If she's your assistant, she can book you an appointment with somebody. She can just text you, hey, I booked your appointment at 2:30 at massage therapy, blah, 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 and kept it moving. And, if she's your assistant, she don't supposed to be offering massage when you are married at the same time. And then she's on Instagram talking reckless, talking about if I want him, I can have him. And Candy's reading this out online. Candy will be up shit creek. She'll be like, I'ma drag you if somebody drops some tea like that on her husband. You know what I mean? She'll be scraping the ground trying to get people to be quiet. No, that ain't how it is. But Drew left herself out there to be open, to be dragged. Whether it's a true story, it just really sounds fake. Like I can't believe anybody will be doing. I can't believe Ralph would do this to his wife on national TV, knowing what this show gives. You know what I mean? And knowing that how sensitive and everything else comes with Drew, with the kids, it's like he's talking about he's writing a book about being a stepfather. First, you need to write a book about how to be a husband. You know what I mean? So you can teach your sons to be a husband, to be a good husband, to be a protector, a provider, and not ride off of their white coattail. Instead of throwing her under the bus, be teaching her. But you can't teach her shit because you don't know shit. You know what I mean? Drew at least has a better lace. Oh Lord, I can't with y'all. I can't. Abundantly Ralph is an old sneaky creepy dude for real. Like, yo, I don't trust nothing about him. He lied about playing for Ruckus football. Like, who lies about that on national TV? That's why I'm saying he's not that smart. He don't know what's really going on. She married a kid because the sad thing is he didn't have no father, so he don't know how to be a man. And he's disappointed at his father, his family, his upbringing, and everything. Now he got so much of a better life. He don't believe that he should change. He don't believe that he's doing anything wrong. He believes he's smooth sailing. He believes he's a sweet talker. He believes that we all stupid like Drew. No, we ain't. We see you for what we see you, baby. And yes, you guys said in the comments that, he didn't act like this last season. No, he didn't. Miss Sugar Mama and Miracle, this man is acting up. Hey, Lorraine, what's up, baby girl? Hey, Mary Jane. I know they ain't giving up. That's why you already subscribed to my new channel. I appreciate you, Lorraine. But please subscribe to my new channel because I'm dropping tea and information and stuff like that because a lot of things are not getting passed around from this channel. And so that's the new channel. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate you, girl. They are supposed to be Christian folks. Ain't nothing Christian about this mother sucker sitting there lying about when she lost, how much weight she lost, just little stupid shit. And then he's sitting there talking about he played Ruckus football. Oh no, I didn't play. She's like, what, you stayed on the bench? Who's your so they don't know the severity of what type of show that they're on. So it is what it is. And also I just think that I don't think that they're that stupid. You know what I mean? So I think that this is all like for playing for TV. But in any event, our marriage ain't gonna be affected. It's gonna be yours because all the comments and people dragging y'all and talking about your business and pointing the finger at one person is gonna get to y'all. It's already getting to you. Look at Drew. She done gained mad weight since being here. You know what I mean? And her husband's all in shape and all. Like, how come you ain't working out with your wife? You only working out with your wife now, drop it with Drew because there's some money involved. Okay? Like, Drew, girl, you guys belong together. Stay together. I wish y'all good luck, baby. Y'all are two peas in a pot, for real, for real. So stay together, y'all. We don't want to see you leave because she don't get it. He don't get it. He think he's so smart. He think he's Superman, y'all. But in any event, Ralph is basically saying, oh, she offered, to get me some classes or whatever. So Ralph is basically dancing around the situation. Drew said, and then Candy's basically saying, what was going on in the text? What did she text back? And what did he text back? And he said, oh, his back was hurting. And she said, I told you she will give you a massage. So that's what Drew said. Drew said that, Ralph said his back was hurt, and then she said, I told you I was going to give you a massage. Why would you say I'm going to give you a massage? It should be like, I was going to book that appointment for you. And so in any event, he's flirting with this woman and paying her at the same time. So Drew, he's taking the money that he's making with you, and the money that he's getting, he's taking it out of your household, paying this assistant, flirting with her on the phone. So basically, she's the paid side chick for a couple of, bands, and it ain't a lot of bands. It's probably $300 the most. Okay, $300 the most. And so Drew was like, I didn't even know his back was hurt. And what you mean, so basically, Ralph is saying that his back was hurting and things of that nature. And he told his assistant that his back was hurting, but yet he won't tell Drew that his back was hurting. And then she's saying she don't know nothing about the back hurting. It's just like, why you really trying to make this woman look like a fool on TV, Ralph? Like, you really doing way too much. Like, it really don't look good. You embarrassing this woman on TV for no reason at all, other than for yourself. Like, why would you even, like, she don't even know that his back is hurting. She don't even know that something's wrong with his back. And basically, so it just seems like you were dead up, straight up lying, Ralph. And then she's sitting there like, oh, so how could you sit there as a wife knowing that your husband's sitting here telling bald-faced ass lies in front of you? And then now you got these two ladies sitting up here eating up all the drama, eating up that our marriage is all messed up and we going through issues. And then Drew's like, I didn't even know he had back issues. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, Lord have mercy. I would have been like, cut the cameras, get your motherfucking big thick thighs ass up out of here. Okay, go somewhere, because you ain't nothing but a lying scoundrel. You're gonna sit here and lie in my face. I didn't even know your back was hurting. So and then you sitting up there with the dumb look girl on her face. So it's just like, okay, y'all belong together, stay together, do what you do, baby, because it's just wonderful. She's sitting there looking at him like, she's probably trying to hold back that Chicago or something. But the way he played her, if he knew better, he wouldn't have played her like that, and he would have kept his ass in the back room thinking he's smarter. He's the smartest person in the room. You ain't. That's why you didn't play football at Rutgers, okay, buddy? So in any event, Candy keeps asking, what was your reply, Ralph? What was your replies was? And then Ralph said, I am a guy, we don't need that stuff. She replied, and Candy was like, okay, so you said that, I'm a guy, and we don't need that type of stuff. That's what he replied to the girl, because, and then Candy just broke it down, because he don't need it, because if she comes up there and start rubbing up on his body, that it's gonna be a whole nother X-rated dungeon situation in the building, even though Candy ain't giving no booty out. So in any event, I was like, OMG. And Candy said, if you reply, I am a guy, that means that she was the one that was meant to give you on a massage and give you give you some punkash on the side, baby. Like, Lord have mercy. Ralph was something and double talking. Yes, he was double talking. These girls are going to get Drew and her lies together, because big support from Ireland. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Michelle? How you doing? What's good? Ralph comes across as a eligible bachelor. Yes, he does. Big thick thighs. I know, Miss Sugar Mama. Well, she should not be telling these girls her business. I know, Raheem. I know, baby. I don't even know, Ray. We about to play with Drew and Ralph. I know. Like, this is embarrassing. Exactly. A money grab for Drew. She don't drop a squat like Sonya said. Y'all are too funny. Ralph, yes, he was sluttering back and forth. He was like, what? Like, we ain't stupid. You can't even answer the question. Just like your wife can't lie, you can't lie. You know what I mean? Like, they are just, it's just really ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for them to be this old and this stupid and raising kids. They got no common sense. But what I think the situation is, it's just a storyline, a storyline. We got an assistant. She might have been sleeping with Ralph. Ralph wants to sleep with her. Drew don't know what to do, whether she should believe her husband or not. She's having body issues and imaging issues. Oh, poor her. And then on top of that, she's getting read down. They all, Marlo read her down, calling her broke. Marlo was like, oh yeah, you went to private school, but you ain't successful. Oh, when Marlo said, why do you want to know how to get these clothes? Are you still in the industry? You still working? You still got a gig? Like, Lord, Drew. And now you got your man out here talking about, do you use the same glue for your eyelashes as your hair? What kind of ignorant shit is that, to embarrass her, basically to poke fun at her, knowing that she already got issues? She was struggling in that gym. She was struggling. She was trying her best. She was like a duck walking. And Sonya was just fleeing by her. Yes, please. Marlo looks like she shall wear. What would you say? I think they story made up. They pulling for straws. Yes, that's what I think too, Miracle. I think that it just doesn't seem right. What's she talking about? I don't know. Drew done just embarrassed herself and everything. And she was like, oh, he's supposed to fire his assistant and all of the other stuff. Ralph looks really stupid. Ralph is basically saying she offered, for me to go to a real massage therapist. So, really. And then Jules basically said, I didn't even know something was wrong with your back. I didn't even know something was happening. Why can't you ask, Drew to give you a massage? Why can't Drew rub your back? Come, she can't sit that big booty on your back and go up and down and rub your back, put her whole big old elbows, a big old head, and rub your back and everything. Like, that would be a good massage. And then you wouldn't be cheating, and then you wouldn't be caught in a scandal. Which you're gonna be caught in a scandal. Your wife is gonna be looking bad. She's gonna be out here throwing things and fighting and everything, just because her husband ain't ish. And then on top of that, you let your assistant in all your business. Your assistant's supposed to know just a little bit. And where's the confidentiality contract? Are we signing papers that you can't say shit, and if you do, I'm gonna sue you? And then on top of that, I can duck you in the face if you do tell my business. Like, I don't know why some people got money when they don't know how to use it properly. And that's why Kenya Moore was checking Marlo Hampton, that she used that $40,000 and she didn't use it properly. I was like, oh baby, we're gonna get down to that situation. So in any event, so yeah, so there's a whole lot going on. Drew just looks, Drew marriage is struggling. Candy ain't sleeping with her baby, her husband. So you got a whole lot going on. So now we get to, Marlo Hampton's event, and we get the shade. Todd Tucker comes in and he shade Marlo Hampton's clothes. The first thing he said about, the situation when it comes to Marlo's event, when he's walking in there with Candy. Candy was like, oh, this is a nice place. How much it costs? Candy, why are you and Todd Tucker worried about somebody else's money and how much they spent? Baby, just enjoy the situation. Why is money always on your mind? That's why your husband ain't getting laid. But at least y'all got confidentiality contracts where he can go get it somewhere else. He ain't gotta wait for you to pick up them ham hocks and throw them up over him. But in any event, Todd comes in there. Todd, you acting all like, a brand new baby. If it wasn't for Candy's brand new and old money, you would be amazed at that event. Okay. And then on top of that, Todd is saying like, oh, look at this dress. That looks like something my grandmother would wear. Why are you shading Marlo? Marlo, they don't like your ass. Yeah, they just sit there. They walked up in the place shading Marlo. Why y'all shading Marlo like that? They walked up in the place to be to shade Marlo. I'm like, and then Todd jumped in on shading her. Like, Todd, I thought you was beneath the cattiness. Nope, because he's always on the line. So, I was like, what? Yo, why y'all doing Marlo like that? I was like, oh my God. And then, Todd Tucker looked nice. I don't know what Candy has on. Candy, your hips is too wide, too spread it, too everything. To have on white pants and that outfit that you had on was just too much. Then you recycled the hairstyle that you had from last season, or you recycled Drew's hairstyle from last season, or was it Kenya's hairstyle with the bump up in the top? It looks kind of crinkled. Like, why you always come on this show just looking a mess, but yet on your own show you be killing it? Is it because Bravo ain't paying y'all? They ain't giving you no makeup, no stylist or nothing? She got the shoulder pads. You guys know I'm not here for them shoulder pads. But in any event, they walked up in the place to be shading this girl. He's shading the clothes off. What do you know about the clothes? And we have Miss what's her name? Sheree. She comes up in Marlo's event and basically saying it looks like a department store. Ooh, that was low down dirty shade. And she got on a winter type dress feel going on. She got her friend right next to her. Her hair looks nice. I don't like the dress. I like the little bow on the side. But she came, Sheree came there looking good. But Sheree said this is like a department store. Like, why y'all reading Marlo for Phil? And Candy is shocked and amazed that Marlo Hampton has J-Lo's dress available and all these other, former, stars or whatever clothes. They're like, where's she getting the money at? Why are you worried about? Why are you clocking what she got? Like, let her live. Let her be, Candy. She got money. What, you thought that she was broke, living in a shelter? What did you think was going on? I guess she wasn't showing you guys her Monday, or is it just a storyline that people been talking about for like 10 years? Where does Marlo get her money? At this point, we don't give a shit about how Marlo gets her money. For real, for real. Like, if she's selling it, tossing it, throwing it up in the air, if she investing in properties, she got real estate, whatever, we really don't care, because she been on this show for God knows how long, and she ain't never proved her income to none of y'all. Now she got to prove it. Now that's what you gonna shade about her income? Like, okay, all right, it is what it is. so you guys, so we get on to Kenya Moore basically. I'm like, and Candy's like, how did Marlo spend all this money for this event? How did she get this? And then you have Sonya basically saying, where's the models? I thought we are going to get more, and Candy basically tells Sonya when she meets her that Kenya Moore is a nice person, but some people don't think so. So Candy, why did you have to throw a backhand compliment? Basically say that you really think Kenya Moore is a good person, but yet some people might not, other people might say differently. So Candy, you didn't even have to say that other part. To be authentic, to be yourself, and just say, I think Kenya is a good person. I'm cool with her. Why you have to throw in what other people say about her? So in any event, you want to talk the truth, you want to tell the truth, okay, whatever. And then so Kenya, she arrived, she goes, a ballroom. And she said the ballroom is great, but where is the decor? Where's the dinner? Where's the models? Where's the food? Where's the paintings? You got a ballroom with no balls. She says, how dreadful. I was like, Lord have mercy. So Kenya Moore came through reading the ballroom, basically saying, where are the balls? Like, yo, that was a beautiful event spot. Marlo don't know all that. You know what I'm saying, Kenya? Like, why are you getting on these girls? You did the same thing to Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey didn't know shit about wine, but she tried. Marlo Hampton is trying with the fashion. But Marlo Hampton does have a good concept. And also, Kenya said the concept is good. It is a good concept, especially with Marlo Hampton, actually saying that she wants, all her stuff to be, for, designers and people and stylists coming and renting outfits and things of that nature, and having a TV set, them using her, using her fashion and all this other stuff. And then she makes a pretty penny because she charged 25 cents of whatever the rent fee is 25% of what the item is worth. So it's $10,000, and she charging 25%, and you keep it for a day or two, she gonna make her money back. But in any event, they came there to shade your girl. They came there to read your girl. They came there to read your girl. She said, how dreadful. Rented out, basically renting out a place and trying to imitate that it is Paris. And then basically Kenya Moore is saying like the name, of Marlo's, place is all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Kenya walked in and killed it. I know she did. Kenya rock. She just La eBay. Yes, I know La eBay. Like for real, for real. She just came in there and said, and when she said the mannequins are bald, I fell. I fell. And then you have Sonya, she's co-signing, basically saying, yes, it is spelled the wrong way. And that is so embarrassing. They are reading you really nice on TV. And then you have Sonya basically saying, girl, if you couldn't get the name that you wanted, you just can't go making up anything and then say it's yours. I was like, what? Look at Betty. Betty's out here dropping tea in Atlanta model. Lord, y'all are making me choke. Y'all so them thigh-high boots. I think the boots was nice. No, look again. Oh, when Kenya told her the same of her company was spelled wrong. Ooh, embarrassing. Yes, Fisher, it was. And so now you have, the Olympian basically saying that she been all over the place and she knows how to spell it. I was like, hey, Mother Twerk, what's going on? And so I'm just like, OMG, like, yo, this is embarrassing, straight up and down. And so then we move on from that situation. And then, Marlo comes out. I didn't think that out. I thought she looked like, Cookie Monster. I thought this was Sesame Street type of dress that she had on. Her face was still too thick for this type of to have it all collared up. Candy looked like she done borrowed her little sister outfit and put that on and squeeze her ass up in there. And Juice dressed looked like she went straight to the Salvation Army and she picked it up. But I think Drew hair is nice, even though Marlo, this is her hair. And so then, the ladies don't know how to order things, how to buy things from this event. They want to know more information. And so you have Juice basically asks Marlo, how do you order stuff? And then Marlo shades her and tells her, girl, do you got a job? Are you still in the industry? Like, I was like, yo, they was really, Marlo read the shit out of Drew. Like, yo, she was like, are you still employed? Do you still got a gig? Because you remember last season, Marlo was bigging up Drew and saying to Drew, you are a real actress. Kenya Moore is an imitator. She doesn't really have any acting gigs, but you are the real deal. You are a real thing. And now this season, Marlo is telling Juice, do you got a job? Have you had a gig? Like, yo, I was like, yo, it's so foul. Yo, that was so foul. Rent the clothes. It's a no for those feathers. I know, Lorraine, for real. Like, come on. Yeah, she told everybody about the dress code. Then she put that on. I know. Hey, April. And, and it was a mess. It was a shame because with the same situation going on, Marlo was basically, Sheree, don't wear your joggers, to my event. And look what Marlo has on. Like, Marlo, you look straight. The picture's not really that clear because I went somewhere else to get it. I was just like, oh my God. And they're talking about the models, and Sonya's throwing shade. Sheree threw her little shade. Candy's worried about where the money coming from. Why, Candy? You want to sleep with her? You think you can afford Marlo? What's going on? And so, Sonya was like, where's the women? Where's the models? I thought there was going to be more clothes. I thought there was going to be women walking around. Candy said, see what you get for thinking. My mother used to say that. I was like, Candy, that's shade. And then you got Kenya and Marlo. And then, Kenya Moore, she comes in and, she's reading the situation. And when it comes to, Marlo, I'm just like, damn, Kenya, you just reading this girl down. It's just like, OMG. She goes, Marlo is self-proclaimed queen of fashion. Well, let's just say in Atlanta. Where are the models? Where's the catalog? Where are the things that you are offering? Marlo missed the mark when it comes to business and promotion. Yeah, because people should have been able to buy and purchase. being able to rent things right then and there. There should have been some type of discount. There should have been a button they can press where if you rent something or you press something at this event that you're gonna get something in return. Marlo's gonna say your name. Marlo's gonna say, oh, this is my people that are really rocking with me, just to get people to spend, even if they don't even run out with the material. So basically Kenya Moore was like, I have insight, you know what I mean? I'm a visionary. I was like, Kenya, why are you getting all this, girl? She goes, I have visions. Kenya said, I have visions. And she said the mannequins don't have no wigs. The mannequins are bald. The mannequins don't got no wigs. Like, yo, yeah, she was just dissing. She was straight dissing the situation. She was just straight riding her. And I like this look, but I don't really like this particular green color in her confessionals. I know maybe if she was standing up or she walked into the same room, it'll look nice. But for something about this green and her makeup didn't blend well with me for some reason. It just looks like regular, Kenya Moore, nothing, popping out like that, because we already know she can pop out. It's just like she just went plain Jane on the ladies. She went plain Jane on us. But in any event, and she goes, then your name is spelled wrong at the same time. Why you drag Marlo like that? Why are you just saying everything is wrong? Like she just wastes money. Like she just threw it away. Marlo said that she gonna make over $150,000. Well, they're all them people that gonna rent your shit at that moment. Okay, go ahead, girl. We wish you the best luck, Drew. I'm just like, OMG. Like that, that was pretty like, okay. Self-proclaimed queen, fashion queen of Atlanta. I was like, yo, that's a bad situation. I mean, it was a diss. Then you had Sheree. She was out here dissing Marlo, basically saying Marlo's outfit looked like the candy that her grandmother used to give her back when she was a kid to keep quiet. So they are talking about Marlo's dress, that it looks horrific. Oh, Marlo's dress. Marlo, and when Kenya Moore said, Candy Berry said, oh, I like Marlo's dress. And Kenya Moore said, oh, you don't let the dress wear you. And so here is the dress, y'all. I mean, Sheree shaded her, but Sheree had a good depiction of this dress. Look at that. It looks just like the candy, y'all. Look at that. Like, Lord, what Marlo? Oh, but Marlo looks like she got a diaper on. Like, Lord have mercy. She looks like she's about to go to daycare. Like, what's going on, Marlo? She from the Fretstones. What's happening? And so now you got this outfit. Sheree just shaded her so bad. Like, yo, they are really shading Marlo really bad. Like, Marlo, I thought these were your friends. Why everybody shading? Only person that really didn't shade you is Drew. Drew took it nice, and you was reading Drew the hardest. I was like, oh. Marlo dress did look a mess. Ralph, what's up, Ralph? How you doing? Marlo looked hideous mess. Yeah, that was just this look a mess. Yep, that was some good candy. I know. I was like, Lord, where can I find that candy from? What's up, Ralph? Where can I find that candy? Look at Betty J. Betty J. Live. Y'all are too funny. Hey, Hood Boys, ATL. What's going on? So in any event, like, this is just, poor. I felt bad, y'all. It was like Marlo was throwing an event her first time, and she was just getting all critiqued down. Like, they was just reading. When Todd walks into your event and dish you, and then you got Sheree say it looks like a department store, and this is a huge ballroom. I die. She said it looks like a department store. Like, just come off her tongue just that quick reading. So I was just like, OMG. So in any event, so you got that situation going on, and Marlo, she took and she basically explaining about she got money, she got this and that, and the ladies are confused because they want to know, how did she get this, how did this happen, what did she put together, what are the prices, what is this, what is that, or more detail about Marlo selling these rented clothes from Celebrity, rented clothes from our closet. You got Candy talk about, I can't rent none of the clothes in her closet because look how tall she is, look how giant she she is. But Candy, you're missing the picture. She's buying other clothes from celebrities and things of that nature and selling it. And not selling it, renting it out to you for 25%, whatever the, Sheree do hers. She's better known with Shay. I miss NeNe. If NeNe was there, it would have been on and popping, especially everybody throwing shade. She would have threw a little shade and then she would have tried to shade them for Shade and Marlo. So, where's the catalog? I'm a visionary, everything going on. Basically, everybody's like, okay, she didn't clarify nothing. She didn't make any sense. And Candy said, the only thing I heard her say is talking about that she make money. And Kenya and Drew have no idea what Marlo's speech was about, what she said, how she said it. They just, lost. Like, where's the dresses? Where's the clothes? I was like, what is going on? And so it is what it is. I was like, poor Marlo. But Marlo, you get back as good as you give. You shaded Porsha. You turned on Porsha quick. You said Porsha wasn't supportive of you with this adventure that you're doing now. And you said Kenya Moore is more supportive. Kenya Moore got my back. But she's there at your event reading your ass. And then you're going to try to read her. And then you're going to say Kenya Moore is never supportive of you. But last season, you was talking about she was supportive. And you dropped Porsha off and you threw her out the car while you were still driving, girl. So you're going to get as good as you give, baby. So yeah, you're going to have to earn that peach, baby, because the girls think that you got that peach, like social promotion out here, because we lost 3 real housewife peaches. We lost, they've been lost NeNe, but then you lose Cynthia, then you lose Porsha. So therefore you got the peach by default. That's how they feel, Mary J, I'm loving you today. Oh, thank you so much, Betty. I appreciate you. I hope you love me every day, baby. And please subscribe to my new channel, because that's what I'm going to be on, acting a fool, baby. Acting a good, pleasant fool, Ralph. Well, who wants to rent something she already wore? I can't with you either, Ralph. I don't know if there's some karma in that, if there's some ill juju about wearing somebody else's clothes unless they're your friends. But in any event, Ralph, exactly. Musty clothing from La eBay. Y'all are too much. I can't with y'all. I can't. And so now we got Sheree over here telling the business, knowing that she done called this shit a department store and it's a ballroom, okay? And then, you have, Sonya like, oh my God, the girls are saying this, the girls are saying that. But it was Sheree that threw Kenya under the bus when she said that Kenya said the place is too small. Kenya said that there's no decor. Kenya, Sonya didn't say no names, really. The girls want to know, where's the seating? Where's the models? Where's this? They want to know this and that. And she got that ugly, big old dookie ponytail thing on her. And Sonya outfit, she looks like she straight went to the flea market. She went to the flea market that sells the expensive dresses for $29.99, and she threw herself in there. She didn't put no shoulder pads at where her breasts shall lie or none of that. And then she got them big old heavy ass shoulders like she's in a marching band. Like, Sonya, what do you have on, girl? Like, come on, you need a stylist. And then you got the little, ponytail bang, one bang on the side, one bang on the other side. Dreadful. You shouldn't be laughing. You shouldn't be talking about anybody the way that you come out in this ugly ass color that don't match you, that don't match your skin. Like, girl, who dressed you and told you to put them spider webs as shoulder pads on your dress, looking like a straight neck all the way down to your toes? Like, what a mess. What a mess, girl. I mean, look, straight shade. Like, what does she got on? Like, this is terrible. Like, these fashions, they all look like they went to the flea market. Marlo, she went to the clown flea market and got her situation. It looks like Sheree, she went down the street to the thrift store, that have a summer sale, and then she came up through that place. Only person that really had it going on, and it's Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore basically came there and she killed it with her outfit. Like, these girls are all last runner-ups. I'm sorry. It's no so so Burlington, Sonya. Oh yes, Burlington Coat Factory, Miss Sugar Mama. Yes, Burlington Coat Factory prime dresses on sale, $34.99. I can't. I can't. So in any event, so they're over here snitching. They're over here, and then you got Marlo. Basically, she says, "Oh, she gonna be talking about me. You know, they're gonna be talking about me. Kenya never supports me. This is Paris. This is how it is in Paris. You walk into like a museum and you look at clothes, you sip your wine, and then you hear the violin play, and it's very quiet. So this is what I brought Paris here." Then Marlo tells Sonya, you know, don't be shocked that they don't know nothing about fashion, girl. Kenya Moore is killing you at your own event. And Sheree, look at Sheree. Sheree looked like, she got the discount deal on that sweater. It was, fake cashmere. She came through. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell the difference, but Kenya Moore will. Okay. So in any event, Sheree, and then when it comes to Marlo, she shades Kenya Moore and said, "Remember, you were staying in a hotel and you had a white refrigerator." That's what NeNe in the background. They had to bring NeNe Leakes in to read for Kenya Moore, because none of these people could really stand up and read her like that. Only person that got some reads that could read is Sheree. So Sheree, and Kenya are cool right now. So the rest of them are gonna be fish out of water trying to read Kenya Moore. You already know, and when it comes to NeNe, she comes the closest. You know what I mean? They can go back and forth. They can go tick for tack. They have the most iconic sayings than ever. But in any event, she's talking about the white refrigerator. And then Marlo Hampton starts to be even more shady about the situation and say, wasn't she driving around and Lisa Ray's car? I was like, Lord. Then you got Sheree co-signing, like, yeah, I heard that. I heard she was driving around and Lisa Ray Range Rover. Shit, at least somebody give you a car to drive around in. At least she got a place to stay. Shit. But look at her now. She surpassed you, Marlo. She might have had that white refrigerator. She might have been using Lisa Ray car, but her cars are very expensive. She has a Tesla and some other cars. She owns her own house. You know what I'm saying? And then she's making money off of Kenya Moore hair care and all that other stuff. So it was just a stepping stone, baby. And she didn't have to spread them wide open and bend down on her back. She didn't have to do twists. She didn't have to do flips. She didn't have to sleep with elderly men. She didn't have to be with nobody that she didn't want to be with, because it wasn't about the money. It was about trying to find a partner and somebody to love, baby. And she basically had respect and self, that she didn't have to do that. But I don't knock any whores out here in these streets. If that's how you get your money and you good at you good out there doing that, you good at dropping his hot, you good at getting that money, you good at collecting the money, and you don't have no feelings towards the situation, and you don't beat yourself down, and you think that you're still worthy, because sometimes when you keep letting John, Dick, and Harry jump on you and treat you just like, you're an item, as long as you understand that you're an item and you don't let it hit you, then you start making mistakes, because sometimes everybody can't be a whore, because then they want something out of it, then they feel bad about it. But if you're totally 100% and you don't have no get back, you don't have no tears when you're doing it, you don't feel less than, and you're proud of it, and it doesn't do anything with your psychological, aspect and mess up your mind, and do what you do. But just a whole lot of people be wanting to be that, but then they have traumas, and then their life is, hell. But in any event, it is what it is. So so Marlo shading her about the refrigerator. Lord have mercy. And bringing that up, and then bringing an old shade that NeNe said. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, even saying that, like, trying to make fun of the girl, when, girl, you said you came from the projects. Girl, you said your sister's in jail. Girl, you taking care of your nephews. Girl, you said you have a difficult life when it comes to your mama and your family. Girl, like, the last thing you could do is shade anybody by finance or anything of that nature. Because if Kenya Moore is never on this show, she'll be all right. You'll be all right too. But how long are people going to keep paying for that la? How long are people going to keep giving you that money unless you really do have the real estate that you do have? But don't shade nobody on economics, especially in 2022, when there's so many people going through economic challenges. Okay, economics challenges. So in any event, she brought up the refrigerator and everything, and Marlo basically is saying that Kenya Moore never supports her. Kenya Moore is always coming for her. But last season you didn't say that. So in any event, with the situation, Marlo is calling out Kenya and basically saying Kenya hair care more needs some attention. She can't never compliment me. Like, if you felt that way about her, why did you even try to be friends with her? Because it was fake and fugazing for a storyline so you can slither your ass in there for a peach, baby. And you did it. You did what you had to do. And so Marlo, she's upset with the situation. She's feeling a certain type of way. She said these girls always got something to say. These girls always got something negative to say about my shit. And then Marlo goes, confronts the girls. Basically, she is just so disappointed in them, how they basically play her, trying to make her look bad. So, she's feeling a whole type of way. I was like, what? Marlo is like, yeah, they laughing at you. They laughing at your fashions. They laughing at the wigs. They laughing at the event. They laughing at your dress. They laughing at this outfit that somebody put you in. Lord have mercy. This is the last thing you should have put on. And then they're souping you up and stirring up the pot. And Marlo Hampton face looks so mad, that she had to go all the way back to the white refrigerator. Girl, your reeds are dead. Your reason, she looked like Marlo, looked like she wanted to cry. Poor Marlo. And look at Sonya. Sonya just laughing. Sonya, I don't care about them girls talking about her or how Marlo's feeling. She just sitting there laughing. Oh, y'all, they playing games with you, Marlo. You got that peach. You thought it was gonna be smooth sailing, baby. It ain't gonna be smooth sailing. And Marlo, she gets in her feelings and she goes over there. Imagine somebody. Look at Sheree in that winter hot ass thrift knitted dress that she got on. Lord have mercy. Whew. and Marlo's sitting there. Marlo legs are gorgeous. Marlo legs are on point. But how can you take Marlo serious with that outfit she got on? How can you take anything that she says serious? Marlo needs to meet a quality guy if you want money for sex. Who is that chick with the weird top notch? I think you're talking about Sonya. Marlo was pissed. She was so mad. Not at all. I'm like, Lord have mercy, y'all. I mean, it is crazy. That's the question I want to ask Marlo. Why she needs Kenya as her friend so bad? I for the peach. For the peach, she needed to go toe to toe, and basically she don't want to argue with Kenya because Kenya said, girl, who you going what did Marlo say? You guys tell me everything that you guys said one by one, and I'm gonna read each and every one of you. And Kenya Moore said, you ain't gonna read nobody because you can't read. And then that's when Marlo started cussing and swearing and talking like a trailer, and then talking like a trucker. I said talking like a trailer. Lord Jesus, help me. And Lord Jesus, help me. And so, Porsha was basically, last season, she was everything, like as far as, her bolo, cheating, everything. Like she was on the outs, and Kenya Moore was hot on her heels, and she was getting red down. And then Marlo felt like, oh, well, Porsha should have told me this. Porsha shouldn't have told you shit, bitch. And so in any event, Porsha didn't want to tell her because Porsha didn't trust you. Oh, Porsha better tell me if she was sleeping with this one or she slept with him. Like, ain't nobody, you don't tell us who you sleeping with. You right now can't even tell people how you really make your money and who you spreading it for. You just keep bringing up this billionaire after billionaire. So Porsha was supposed to lie on her sword and tell you. And then the same thing, you turn around and you change. She changed up on Porsha to get with the winning team. The winning team got her a peach. That's how it goes. The winning team got her a peach. The winning team got Marlo a peach. She was over there with Candy sucking up, you know what I mean? She was over there talking about, come on, Kenya, can you be my friend? I agree with everything you said about Porsha. I got information too. You support me so much, Kenya. She wanted to be on that winning team so bad, baby. Ooh. And that's how she got her peach. She came for Porsha. She came for Porsha and basically said she knew information. She got her peach. And plus, The girls say she got her peach by default. I ain't gonna even say that. But in any event, so when it comes down to Marlo Hampton, she's upset about the situation. She goes, I'm disappointed with you girls. You girls are talking about that you thought that it was gonna be fabulous. And Kenya, you don't you would have decorated like it was Paris. And then I copied this from Paris. That's what Marlo's saying. She's feeling like, oh my God. Marlo felt like she was coming through, that she was being accepted, that she was a part of the team, and she gonna show up and show out. And baby, they just dragged you piece by piece by piece by piece. Well, if you thought they was gonna show her sisterly love, when do Marlo show sisterly love? Only with her nephews, and she's doing a great job with that. But in any event, Marlo, I mess with you though. I do, Marlo. But yo, they was just dragging you. They just dragged your event. Like they saved the best for last. And so then Marlo basically is saying, like, what do you mean? And and Marlo threw shade at Kenya Moore. Marlo did say Kenya Moore needs to use a pressure washer to wash her house because it's dirty. And you guys know there's been videos on YouTube basically saying that Kenya Moore got mold on her house. Her house is dirt. The outside of her house is dirty. Blase and the third. So she threw that shot out there. It really didn't hit because nobody give a damn about pressure washing her house. We're trying to save water. Sewage bill too expensive. Okay. So in any event, moving on from the situation, Marlo is just really, she's hurt and she's calling out Kenya Moore. Why ain't you addressing the rest of the ladies? Because she already know Kenya Moore is reading her down to the ground. She knew Kenya Moore was reading her down to the ground. So that's why she came. Marlo came for Kenya because she already know that Kenya was the main one reading her down to the ground, that Kenya was relentless on the situation, that Kenya was tapping into the situation. She already knew that Kenya was reading her down, poor thing. And so in any event, Marlo is cussing and she's swearing. And Kenya Moore was like, I don't know why you cussing and swearing at me. Everybody else said something. You ain't the only one. And Drew was like, oh, we was just asking questions about like how we get this. And she was like, Drew, I ain't worried about you. You don't know shit about fashion. You don't got the finance. You ain't got the money. Once again, she just throws them shots at Drew, boy, calling you. She's like, Drew, I wouldn't even expect you to understand. I was like, damn, Drew. She just read you down. I wouldn't even expect you to understand about fashion or clothes. That is just so high school. And that's so mean, girl. Throwing that shade, and Drew didn't have no response. Drew don't want it with, Marlo right now. So we can see why they're going to be, there's going to be a lot going on. And it's been insinuated over and over that Marlo is out here selling, the JJ. So I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Kenya Moore is calling Sonya, the bone collector in training. So you got all that going on. I was just like, Lord have mercy. Marlo is triggered by the situation. And she's like, she's gonna read all the girls, she's gonna take the girls down. She was like, so tell me what y'all said so I can read you guys one by one. And Kenya said, first of all, you got to learn how to read first. Marlo says, I can read, bitch. I go below the belt. And like Kenya was like, why are you cussing? And Kenya Moore said, you better save your money for that FedEx label to ship your used clothes to eBay at La Bay. I was like, OMG, why you throw that shade? That was, oh my God, that was just shade all day. Oh, Marlo, they just dragging you, Marlo. Just dragging you. Just dragging you, Marlo. Yo, they just dragging you, Marlo, which is a sad situation. They're just dragging you. And Marlo said, I can't read B. I hit below the belt. So this is where you get, Juice basically saying that's a lot of below the belt situation. And and then on top of that, Marlo was like, yeah, you can get this from LaBay. You can get this, you can get that. And it also says, I ride some. They edited it, make it seem like Marlo said that she was riding some D for the situation. So now we see where, Kenya Moore and Marlo's going to come to a complete like stance, because there's a lot of shade being thrown back and forth and insinuation and innuendos. And then then Marlo and, Candy worried about her money, how much she has. She got this, she got that. Where's she getting it from? That billionaire is decades ago. So you're gonna see where, where it's already going wrong in the first episode, unless this was, they just took pieces out. But it already seemed first episode, like you can see where it's just gonna get uglier and uglier. And so Marlo basically throws shades at Candy, basically said, "Oh, my black sister Candy, what do you have to say about your sister Marlo?" Basically calling out Candy. Candy said that she's for black women, she's for black people. And Marlo said, "So what did you say negative about your black sister and business?" Basically throwing a shot at Candy, saying that she's Candy Cruz. Okay, I hope you guys caught that, T. So in any event, that's what Marlo did when she said, "My black sister, what did you say about another black sister doing business?" Okay, like so in any Candy said, "You ain't gonna shame me and make me feel bad because I just want to know how it works. I just want to know how the business go. I just want to know now how you're getting your money. When you're getting it, maybe I can, capitalize off of it. But I just want to know how you're getting your money." Like, Candy, oh Candy, who grandmother are you? Like, Candy, who grandmother are you, girl? She's like, "I just want to know how it works." And so Marlo explained how it works. 25% you get. The shit is $10,000, 25%, of that 10,000. That's what you pay for every time that you rent it out. You got 7 days. If you rent it for a day or two, blah blah blah. So you already know Candy's doing. So Marlo didn't really go in on Candy like that. And then, so I don't know why Kenya Moore was shady and asked, Marlo Hampton, is her kids in private school. I don't know if Kenya Moore was asking her, "Are your kids in private school because you spending all this money on this event? You got them two boys to raise. Maybe you should be putting them in private school or something." So that was shade that wasn't warrant when you bring the kids involved. And Marlo said, "Did you go to private school?" She goes, "No." She goes, "Well, you successful." Then then Marlo asks, Candy, "Did you go to private school and you successful? You big rich." "Oh no." Drew said, I went to private school." She goes, "Well, you ain't successful." I was like, damn, Marlo. CC. I don't know, CC, why she did that. Candy is about her money. If it's not about dollars, it don't make sense to her. You already know. But this is somebody else's dollars. You know what I mean? Let her eat. What you want to do? An investigation? You trying to bring the feds in on Marlo? Are you snitching on Marlo because she got some money? Just sit there and eat them hors d'oeuvres. I know it wasn't enough food for you, Candy, but just sit there and eat them hors d'oeuvres. Let the girl try to shine. You already know this. Oh God, she got a bunch of hangers in her dress. She got a bunch of hangers folded up in her dress. Go ahead, Marlo, do your thing. So in any event, Candy was like, "I don't want to hear shit about no billionaire. That was decades ago. And how do you save your money? You gonna tell me you better at money than I am?" Candy is feeling a whole type of way. Like, girl, this is all you got to say? Is this like where she get her money from? Like the old age, reads Marlo's out here. So you can see where Marlo is going to be aggravated. You're gonna see how Marlo's gonna really get, she's gonna get nasty with y'all. She gonna get nasty because y'all done dragged her. She dragged Drew, so Marlo had a flawless, victorious victory over Drew. She dragged Drew she dragged Drew through that whole situation, but she couldn't drag Kenya Moore, and that was just gonna be the situation, point blank. Period. I was like, Lord have mercy. And so Marlo explained the money that she's getting, and she used to date a billionaire, whatever, blahs in the third, and it was just shade all day, every day, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. If y'all want to call in and give me your thoughts on the show, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to drop down in the comments, let me know. If you want to get on the phone, you want to call in. Let me see if I have the number. That's the number if you want to call in. And then if you want to jump on the StreamYard too as well. I'm just like, what did she say? Candy's still mad about Marlo calling her a sugar mama. She better get over it. Candy, stay mad, y'all. Candy, stay mad. Don't piss Candy off. Don't piss Candy off unless you're 9 feet long. and then you'll get a second chance. But that's the new channel. Since Marlo had that peach, the girls are going all the way at her. There's like, it ain't gonna be no easy ride because each well, she been there, ain't gonna be no easy ride, girl. So yes, it is a mess. It's going to, you like, Drew Sidora is so embarrassing. I don't know if she's lying, if she's telling the truth. I don't know when it comes to Sonya and her family situation. She's making up that drama with her husband. You know what I mean? But you already know, if you make up that fake drama, you're going to have real drama in real life. Because art imitates life, baby. And we will be here watching and scoping and seeing what you're saying about your relationship. Yes, please like the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, peep squad. Like the video, please like, comment. Peep squad is in the building. And also, I'm gonna put down so the phone lines are open if anybody want to call in. Copy and got anything to say. But most of my lives are going to be on my new channel. So put that in there. But much love to each and every one of y'all. So that is the link to subscribe to my new channel to catch up on some tea and some drama. There's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot behind the scenes, shade and dirtiness, y'all. And they hitting below the belt, yo. They just riding Porsha. Oh boy, have mercy. Porsha's getting ridden. That body is not looking snatched. Drew ain't no Drew didn't have no mommy makeover. I know she said she had a mommy makeover. It's like, come on, Drew. It's like, why is Drew and her husband just sitting here just like, these lies don't make sense. Like, these lies just really don't make sense. And Marlo, you gave it as good as you could, and now they're giving it to you, baby. They're giving it to you because you can't be trusted. The way you flipped on Porsha, shit. Sheree is doing Sheree, talk her mess and keep it moving, but Sheree's really gonna come after Drew, and because it's gonna be information spreaded by our housekeeper, our assistant out here, which I trying to tell you is just like Basketball Wife storyline. And I think this same script has been used before on this show, but we'll get to it. Drew, stay cap. Poor Drew. And don't forget, Sheree's capping about Tyrone. Tyrone is like out here on YouTube, on Tasha K, not really claiming her ass. But it could be for TV. But thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building.